We grew tall in the shadow of nuclear burn. But inside, as we made these Bicester country lanes our buffeted fortresses, our escapes from those that lied to us from the outlook of swinging 60s leaflets and paraphernalia of a golden age in which they now stood as kings, taking apart, bit by bit, nothing. Only adding to our insecurities and rage, and swipe back fear of the errant cuffed ear. Inside, we withered, fed on difficult calories that added little to the nourishment required, that we sought out ourselves in loose bus shelters and dusk-drawn evenings of the Garth Park Memorial, where some of us lost themselves in haze-driven smoke, dreaming death, and others in the kiss upon the lips of the strawberry tingle and the early steps out of radioactive suits. The shadow of nuclear burn hung over us, a constant reminder that our lives, we too whom now get called nihilistic, but we preferred to suggest we were revolutionaries, lost in the jungle of older affairs, of hypocritical oaths of behaviour, here in this town, where to be young, a teenage wasteland made assured, save for the chance to get to the city by bus for culture, or a feel the brush of a back row pierced feminine kiss, her lips now cherry dropped, and glinted blue eyes hopeless passion, or to sit down the front popcorn propelled at the screen, and the laughter of the radical, scarred by the continuing threat of a siren puncturing the air, but forgotten briefly when the heroine kicked in the doors and took us to arcades and root beer off, slouching off in a mood, only to come back armed with the easy played and dynamic results of innocent youthful crime. We were soldiers in this Oxfordshire town, rifles ready, willing and always able, should the sweet talk of a passing fancy stalk our moods. And if she smiled to us, just as bored as us, her own khaki twisted knickers riding high up the flagpole, and saluted nightly as she kept her virtue under wraps, for praise be the nihilistic, for we were both angel with horns and devils with a harp. Lager, cheap and bitter, Garth Park on a Saturday night. Were they even there as they smoked away, drowning in the ragtime blue and the pop position of the missionary? We were scarred. We loved, lost our minds dear, and they wonder why we seem so out of control still, that our childhood was ripped from us and we became children of the possible thunder, the flash, the storm, the downpour that would kiss our ash farewell.